There we go.
Hey guys, welcome to Behind the Scenes Late Night Grind. It's your girl ReginaPerez Fitness, IFBB Pro Fit Model, and I am also a competition and posing expert. And tonight I have with me the beautiful Emily, and she's going to introduce herself.
Hey everyone, my name's Emily Smith, formerly Emily Aiken. I am an IFBB Wellness Pro. I got my pro card 2 years ago. I am 37, so I ain't no spring chicken. Uh,
Girl, but you don't even look that, so.
we love that Botox. I am an online coach. I'm a posing coach, lifestyle and competition. I am also the creator and co-host of the Wellness Girly Gang podcast. If you heard, hey girl, hey.
Hey.
And I also have created a ton of posing seminars in Virginia. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit too.
Yeah, so you're based in Virginia, correct?
Yes, in Winchester, Virginia. Yep, around the DMV, DC area.
Perfect. That rolls right into we're going to be at the Posey Seminar in Ashburn, Virginia, and you've been there before last year, right?
I've been there actually for the last three. This will be the fourth, maybe fifth year.
Okay.
Yeah, I went when I was a figure competitor and I started as an amateur. And then last year I helped out as a pro, my first year helping out as a pro. So
Okay.
I love that seminar. Have you been to it before?
So I've seen it, I watched it, support it, send all my athletes in that area to it because I know Tony and Victoria are absolutely amazing. And I was like, oh, I just turned pro. Like I want to be there to support. So I'm excited to go. It's less than 30 days away. And I'm excited to meet you in person and
Yeah, that'd be
connect. I
so
was like,
fun.
oh, she's gonna be there. So let's, jump on the live and get to know each other because we're gonna be helping you because it's an all day thing. It's
Oh, yeah.
like from 8 to 4, but we're there from 8 to 12, and then they do like a Q&A type thing. So, and then it goes to the mid. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna enjoy the city.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
One
a
day be
long
there for
day. It's a long day, but it's so much fun. It's like
yes,
the only posing seminar in Virginia, at least, that has a stage. So it gives you that, especially for new competitors, it kind of helps with those first stage like jitters,
yes.
getting on stage, getting that feel. And they're doing like the quarter turns. They're having you do your individual presentation if you feel like doing that. And there's judges there giving you feedback. So
That,
it's it's
that's what I'm
awesome.
looking forward to. It's like meeting all of the newer athletes and just
Hmm.
letting them know, like, hey, posing is what's going to set you apart on stage. And like you and I both know, when you're competing on that national level, there's so many girls. Everybody looks absolutely amazing. And what's going to set
Hmm.
you apart is posing. And you guys, you have two pros here with years of experience of posing. And so we will make sure to get you right for your show.
Yeah, we
So
do.
you talked a little bit about you went pro 2 years ago. Which show was that you went pro, and like how did you feel going into that?
I love this question. I turned pro at the Masters Nationals, so that one's in July. A lot of people, at least I didn't know about that. I always was shooting for the main national shows. So originally I was shooting for junior nationals, but then we pushed it back to NPC Universe. So I actually got second and third at Universe. So I was literally one
Right
spot away.
there.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was one spot away and I got feedback and they were like, can you do another show? Like, can you push a little bit more? Because you're literally right there. And I had a few friends that did that master show before and they were like, you could literally get that. Like, you could get your pro card.
What was
So
that's what I said. What was the time gap from Universe to the Master show?
the Universe of Masters, it was only 2 weeks actually. So
Okay.
that
Okay.
was really, really good. My first show was the DC Pro AM, and that one to Universe was 4 weeks, which was
Okay.
a little bit longer, a little bit harder, but the 2 weeks was pretty easy.
Yeah, the 4 weeks is it's like, oh my gosh, like 2 weeks, you're like, I can do that. I
I
can
could
do
do it. Like it's right around the
that.
corner. Like it's just like, a deload and a prep, like or a peak, and then you're
Yes.
done. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then so you go into Masters National, like when you step on stage, did you know like, hey, I got this in the bag, or like what was going through your mind when you were up there?
I was hyped like I always am, like backstage, like I'm just like that girl, like I'm like your best friend. I'm just like we're all friends, like we're all like
At
dancing,
this
all
point,
twerking.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all just having a good time and I'm class D or in the tallest class and then I'm master's 35 plus. So there was actually a woman who was in 40 plus in my class and I got real nervous because she got her pro card in her 40 class. And then I was
Oh,
like, damn, I was like, I have to beat her to get my pro card.
yeah,
And I was really nervous that was going to happen again because that's what happened at Universe. It was
yeah.
a girl that was in 40 plus. She was also in 35 plus, and so that's how she beat me out. But I did beat her out. The one surreal thing, yeah, like
Congrats.
at that point, like I felt like I knew I was turning pro. But the one real surreal part, I think, was I didn't know that I was going to get overall at that
Yeah,
show. Like
yeah.
overall, I'm like overall at a national show, like that's freaking
That's
amazing.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought all those girls were bigger than me. I looked at them, I'm like, dang, they're dense. Like they got muscle. But then looking back at the tapes, I knew I had the conditioning on them and just like the overall presentation.
Yeah.
So had in
That's
the bag.
super important. And even with like you said, you're going on stage, you're competing against an athlete that won another class and then they're in your class again, it's kind of like, oh my goodness. And so for instance, when I did my pro show, and for those of you who don't know, the Texas National, they don't have masters, it's just open class. So it's open.
Hmm.
And when we're up there and they're doing first call outs and they move me to the middle, I didn't really know how many girls were on stage. So I didn't really know what was the middle. So like
Hmm.
that's why I was like, how did you feel? Because I'm looking, I'm exiting the stage. I'm like, okay, I got this many people in front of me, this many people. Like how, like what, you know what I mean? And then so, coming back, I'm a very like, I'm still like, it's still surreal, just very humble. Like, just
Hmm.
getting it. I'm not getting it. People like, congratulations. I'm like, until I get that pro card, I'm not saying nothing because you just
Yeah.
never know what's going to happen. And then it happened, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like I did it. All that hard work.
Hmm.
And for those of you who don't know, I did start off in bikini, and
Okay.
then when they introduced Fit Model this year, that's when I started prep in September, and then turned pro in December. So it was like bikini, then switching over to Fit Model, which I love both.
Hmm.
They both have my heart, and having that moment of going pro is like, you still, like you said, you did it 2 years ago, but you remember it like it was
Oh yeah.
yesterday.
Like it was yesterday. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that goes into like, how did you pick your pro debut?
So I haven't done my pro debut yet.
Okay, okay,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, like listen, don't rush it.
Yeah, like there we actually talked about this on the pod on today's episode
Yeah,
and it was a little bit about like a lot of girls that competed with me and got their pro cards. I feel like some may have rushed, some may have been ready, but like I know for a fact that my coach and I talked, we needed like 10 pounds of like good muscle
right.
tissue and that's not going to be a quick like little off season and go back into prep. I had to take at least 2 years off. So we're looking at TBD this fall.
Yeah. Well,
But
let me know because if I can be there, I will definitely be there.
yes, girl.
Yeah, are you
That'll
looking
be
to
so.
potentially do in the DMV area or just like travel?
They don't have wellness shows in the DMV area, unfortunately, wellness pro shows. I wish I'm really close with Tony and Victoria and them and so hopefully we can like push to and Nikki as well. Like hopefully we can push to have more wellness shows, wellness pro shows and even like master shows in this area.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But no wellness in this area. There's some master shows in Florida too.
Yeah.
So that's not too far.
And honestly, I think so. Bringing that up to pro debut, because Fit Model is new, so everybody's like trying to get out there and like be the face of Fit Model X, Y, and Z. So there is a little bit of pressure. And so
Yeah.
for like you knowing, hey, I need to put on 10 pounds of muscle. I'm not gonna do like what most people do, kind of like jump in there and I mean that's good. I didn't even think about it like that because I'm just like fit miles here, let's go, let's get on stage and
Yeah,
like
there's a
the
lot of
hype of
pressure.
it. So
Hmm. Yeah, there's a
that's
lot of
definitely
pressure to compete. And
yeah,
I think even like newer competitors, right? I feel like they're in the gym and they get only so far and they're like, okay, the next step, I guess I should compete, right? And honestly, like you don't have to. The stage will always be there, if you have life going on, that's okay. But also know that like it takes time to grow, it takes time to put on muscle. If you're natural, if it's gonna take longer.
even longer.
So yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And like you said, there's so many different shows.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
many different
They'll
NPC shows.
always
They're
be there.
adding more. Like the Ben Weeder used to be the only natural show, and now they have only natural national show. Now they have another one. So it's
Yeah.
like if you're not ready, just take your time. Know that there's gonna be another show for you to do. You may have to travel, but just like listen to your body and go into prep when you feel ready. But I will say,
Mm-hmm.
so when you did the Universe show and then you went into Master National, did you feel ready or was it like, listen, this is, I'm here, I've done everything I needed to do, I'm getting on stage? Like, because a lot of my clients are like, I don't feel ready. And I'm like, I don't ever really feel ready. It's just like, hey, I've done all I needed to do. And now, let's step on stage. Do you feel like that?
Yeah. I was in prep a long time. So I started prep in January and didn't finish until like end of July. So that was like 6 months. Most people are in prep for like 4.
Yeah.
So it was a long time for me and I was peeled, girl. I was very my hamstrings were so etched in. It was
Yeah.
like hard to shave. It
Yeah.
was just like I was so I had so much detail in me. I was
Yeah.
so striated. I had feathering. I was like beyond
So
conditioned.
you knew.
So like yeah, I was ready. I was like feed me more.
Yeah. Let's
I'm
go.
like I'm ready for normal food and normal life and all that. And during the time that I was prepping, I was also planning my wedding. So that
Girl.
was
Was it that same year
the
or
same year. Yeah.
how did that go?
I got my pro card in July. I got married in September.
Yay! So it
Yeah.
all worked out. It all worked out because
Yep.
prep
My
brain
delts were
for me
still nicely
is no
popping
go.
in my dress.
It's a what now?
I said my delts were popping nicely in my dress.
Yes. And so what you're saying that you're being in prep for the 6 months, like how are you towards the end of prep? Because some people get irritated and we've been doing this for a
Mhm.
while. We have athletes. How were you doing towards getting ready towards the show, like getting ready to go on Masters National?
Yeah, I was definitely ready, but I think I was probably the most laser focused I've ever been
Hmm.
too. Cause I'm like, okay, I've got to be on. Like, this is my final shot for this year at least. Like, I've got to be on. I'm right there. Like, I just kept manifesting, just kept telling myself, like, I'm going to be an IFBB pro. I'm going to
Yes.
be an IFBB pro.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, just from day one, I knew that I could do it. And I just kept it in my head, kept saying it.
Yeah.
I didn't say it out in the world. I wasn't like road to pro, on
Yeah.
my social media, but I
Yeah.
was like internally, you know what I mean? Um,
I did a couple videos the night before, and I was like, next time you see me, I mean, this to myself. I
mhm,
didn't post them, but I did those videos, and I was like, I really did this. Like, this is crazy, insane. So, like, that manifestation and putting in that work
mhm.
it has to come together. You can't
Yeah,
just be like, oh, I want to be a pro and you're not going to work out, you're not doing the food and all that stuff like that. You have to
yeah,
actually put in the work for it. And like
yeah.
you said, that mindset, when you step on stage, you have to be already, they're looking for someone kind of performing at that pro level. And
Hmm.
so leaving it all there. And you did mention earlier, like you look back at a couple of videos. Do you feel like that helps you prep for your next show? Or because some people don't look at their videos like, I don't want to look, I don't want to see, and they just, do you feel like that helps you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I always look back and I'm like, okay, especially training videos, what was my max, how hard was I training? How was my form? Posing videos for sure. I had to go through and delete a bunch of like videos and photos because my phone just got overwhelmed. I mean, you're a coach too, right? I have all
Yeah,
these
yeah.
check-in photos. I have all these posing video photos and like just so much content that's like not me. I'm like, okay, I gotta delete this off
Girl,
my
I just
phone.
started making a YouTube private link, and it's just for them. This
There
is
you
just
go.
for you, like, because I can't keep it on my phone. So yes,
There you go. That's smart. Yeah. And I went through and saw some videos of me and I'm like, wow, we all start somewhere. Like
yes,
we all start
yes.
somewhere. Like, what was that pose? What was that? So
But
yeah.
posing changes. Like
Hmm.
now, fit model or bikini was fit model. Now it's fit model. So posing will forever change. And for those of you who are on here and be watching this a little bit later, always get with a posing coach because sometimes the regulations on the website may not be as up to date versus you going to a show and actually posing. So a posing coach is going to make sure that when you step on stage, you are doing what the judges want you to do on stage. So
Hmm.
don't just be like, okay, I got a YouTube. So many times people are like, well, I looked at this YouTube and I was like, that's from like 2018. Posing has changed like three different times since then. So,
Yeah.
so get with the pros, us, to help you, make sure we're creating that signature routine for you on
Hmm.
stage. Okay, so all my little questions here, because I did have some people come in. Because you are, a wellness pro, do you have any like go-to supplements that you like? Just even in your growth season or while you're on prep.
Yeah, I mean, my main ones, and as a coach too, and I coach a lot of females, a multivitamin, that's going to be your number one, right? Like something high quality multivitamin, not just like a gummy vitamin, not your Flintstones vitamin. Like, get your high quality, like go to an actual bodybuilding supplement brand. I like Legion,
Yeah.
honestly, because their price for the amount of high ingredients are really good.
Hmm.
An omega-3 fish oil.
Yep,
That's gonna be
definitely.
good.
That's one. Yeah.
Yeah. And especially in the wintertime, that and B12 is gonna
Hmm.
be good. Um, and then some sort of bone support or calcium, especially for us wellness girlies who train a
Yeah.
lot of lower body, your knees, gotta protect the joints. And then I would say in prep, like a vitamin C or an
Hmm.
ester C, like a natural diuretic, but also some immune support because
Right.
our immune system goes in the gutter in prep when we have no food,
Yep.
high cardio.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Listen, for me, because I've done this, so many times as an experienced coach and athlete, the way I prep is a little bit different. So you do need those supplements because you're not going to be able to intake it through food all the time. So those
Hmm.
aminos, those BCAs, creatine, and
Yep.
then I just stop that going into the show because I don't want to hold the water. But those are like my best friends because
Yep.
I know I'm not going to be able to eat as much as I need to. So, having us, as your coach, guiding you through this process of, hey, you need to take X, Y, and Z to make sure that you're getting all the nutrients and value that you need while you're in prep.
Yep.
So those
Yeah.
are some good ones. And so, where can we see you next?
So I'm hosting a posing seminar this Sunday. It's in Virginia. It's in Winchester, Virginia at Vintage Iron Gym.
Yeah.
It'll start at 10 a.m. for the women's session. We have an athlete panel at 12, and then the men's session will start at 2. It's free if you are a Vintage Iron Gym member, or it's a $20 day pass if you're not. So you can use the gym and the facility as well. But it's a good time. There's going to be Tony Roberts. He's the expediter
Yeah,
for
he's
the
amazing.
area. We have Rod Smith and Esther, who are judges.
Yeah.
And Esther is actually going to be a judge for the Arnold. So it's
Yeah.
really good time to come out and meet some of
It's
these
the fact.
judges. Yeah,
Yes.
And it's kind of like a smaller, intimate posing seminar before the big victory in posing seminar in
Yep,
February.
February 7th.
Yep.
Yes.
Hmm.
And Leslie's going to be there. She's a bikini pro. That's my
Yes.
girl.
So
So I
excited.
told
I
her, I'm
love
like,
her.
oh, yes. So I told like all my like bikini athletes, she's going to be there. So go support. It's free. It's, go meet people. So I'm super glad that you all are doing that. And then I'll see you at the one February 7th. That's going to be
Yes.
so much fun because I know it's supposed to be like a dinner and all the things before. So looking forward to that. Um,
Love it.
is there one thing that you would share with athletes before we close out?
Yeah. We kind of talked about this before, but it does take more time than you think to grow a significant amount of muscle. And then also, it does take a amount of time to get lean, like stage lean. So trust the process,
Yes.
trust your coach, and just really have some sort of mantra that's going to guide you and anchor you. A why that can anchor you every single day, because not every single day is going to be great. You're going
Correct.
to start to feel like crap at the end of prep. So you need to have something that's keeping you, pushing you forward.
No,
Like for me, it was, seeing my husband at the end of that aisle. Like I knew that I was going to be IFBB pro Emily Smith, right?
yes.
I was manifesting not only that pro card, but also my last name, and
Yes.
like how proud that I would make him, how proud I would make myself. Showing girls that it's possible, that we can do it at
Yep.
any age. Um, and wellness specifically, like it's not about being big. It's not about being the biggest girl, the biggest legs, the biggest butt. It's about having the best shape
Yep.
and being able to present that shape.
Yes.
So get yourself a post coach.
Yes. Thank you, Emily. I'm so glad that you could join me tonight. You've been
Nice to
absolutely
meet you.
amazing. We're going to connect even more. And for those who are tuning in, every night we'll have a new competitor come up and share their experience with you all, giving their insight on how their road to the pro. And it may not always be a pro because I want to talk to competitors to get them their road to the pro. So thank you all for joining
Awesome.
us, and we'll see you next Monday.
Bye.